Alright, let's finally get this started. Thank you for tuning in again, K's of Kazinator. I'm doing pretty alright. Thanks for asking. Starting my day again with some more Ori here. Last time we did a lot of frustrating stuff getting all these sections, I remember. The game is making us go through its more bullshitty end-game parts, it feels like. I feel like we're approaching the end of the game. Oh, I had that down so easily last time. A lot of parkour, yep. Ori is a platformer through and through. Luckily, Bublin is amazing at platforming. I may or may not be known for my platforming skills, in fact. I see those platforms, I wish it, I want it, and I do it. To quote that Family Guy satirical self-help book. Yeah, that was not too smart of me too. I should have pulled that away from the lava before I did that. You know, I don't think I mentioned it last time, but Krillin is a very nice choice of avatar. Very underrated, underappreciated Dragon Ball character right there. Ori, you dumb ass son of a fuck. Why did you let go of the thing? You have to hold shift to hold things in this game, and it seems pretty unreliable in my poor motor control experience. You know, I swear that I've done this at least once before, but then I forgot to save afterwards. But I could be completely misremembering that. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be able to bypass this lava here. I mean, I have an idea for it that I can throw the rock above me and then run under it while it's moving, but it seems a little risky. Then I'd have to do it twice in a row to not die. That seems doable. Oh, fucking rip. Alright, well, no harm, no foul there. I mean, that didn't happen the first time I tried. Let me know if I'm just doing something entirely stupid and futile and too dumb to see it, because that could very well happen, especially in Metroidvania games, a genre predicated on players not knowing what to do. I get confused in Skyrim, and that game literally tells you exactly where to go all the time. I appreciate it. I've always kind of wished that every game had something similar to Skyrim's quest system. So again, if you think that this is just a fool's errand and destined to never work, well shit, it's a little discouraging. But if that's what you think, then let me know and I will semi-easily put that to rest and maybe come back later with that very shiny orb. It's very shiny looking, it's very enticing. Close? Relatively, maybe. I'm glad one of us is an optimist. Alright, let's see about leaving that for later. That thing is pretty big. I'm gonna put my light into this thing. It's nice that enemy to our right is keeping its space. And thus the obnoxiously high lava drains even further. So we've been trying to drain the lava to get to this level. How's your stop forget it messages? I only saw those now. If they're still relevant, let me know what they're about. If not, sorry I missed them. And we spent most of last time getting all of these side areas to drain the lava as much as we've gotten it now. The game is really hyped up this Mount Doom here, so my expectations pretty high, not gonna lie. But you know, Ori has only ever been disappointed so far his whole life. Oh, I can get over there easy, I'm pretty sure. I'm allowed back up there. Oh yeah, I have a wall jump. Okay. You thought you got a way to get the golden ball? Oh, well, I can always go back. I may end up, oh shit, I may end up doing that, anyway. I believe in your idea. If you want to share it, you don't have to. Chasing this particular golden ball right now. Anyway, there we go. That feels good. No, this golden ball should be somewhat significantly easier. Okay, well, let's just get away using my ability now. Nice. Oh, I thought that was gonna destroy something, but I guess there wasn't a destructible surface there. It didn't look like it. Okay, so there is nothing down here, except for the save point. I mean, the save point is pretty nice, but I assumed that since the save point was right there, there would be stuff here to accompany it. Maybe I was supposed to go left. I haven't looked up anything about the sequel intentionally, but I'm very curious about how similar to this game it is, like how much they changed the game design. I'm sure it'll be like a Metroidvania platformer, but how much of this game's game design was seen as flawed, I'm curious. So if you just focus on an object, there is... I'm sorry, I have to read that and dodge these at the same time. And I barely passed 4th grade reading. So if you focused on an object, there's a pointer right, and that pointer should go under left. Okay, so it's just about pointing a certain direction. Oh, and this gate means that I have to kill these things to proceed. Rip. Did I kill it finally? Yeah, I killed it. And all it took was almost all of my health. Alright, let's go right first, and we'll check lessons. This one's smaller. Might have some kind of bonus, I don't know. I see absolutely nothing over here. At least we have enough ability points to get an ability now. All the abilities require 2 ability points. And up here is where they start costing 3. I will probably never get those. Wow, there's a triple jump. That would make this game so much easier, not gonna lie. I'm gonna get that upgrade because I really want this one, the rapid flame right here. You would choose that right one, I'm assuming is what that meant. I'm assuming you meant the ability tree, as in like the green upgrade path. I think it was green, greenish blue, whatever. I'm sorry that I did not choose that. I forget which one it was, honestly. The volcano background is getting vaguely more. I can't pull up my map anymore. That's how you know shit's real, you know? When you can't pull up your map in a game, you better swallow your pride and your karma. I didn't know where that was going, honestly. And get hyped. I'm gonna walk into this smoke. Like this tangible, oh no, there's a literal stone bridge in front of me. It was blue or something, heals 2 points instead of 1. Oh, cool. Yeah, that one's useful too. I want to get that one at some point. I just feel like through rapid, oh, here we go. Is this a sentient flame fireball? Am I supposed to like literally talk with this, or are we still like metaphorically speaking with it? Oh yeah, this is a giant owl that's super pissed because it thinks I like killed its babies. That was more just an unfortunate, like, finder of their corpses, I think. I don't even think I was directly involved. I don't know, I haven't really comprehended the plot. I just run into meteors like that. Oh, I had to ground pound before Mom came and swooped in. I was right about not being able to open my map. Clearly. Hold on. Goodbye. Okay. Gotta work really hard to stay above the flames, I guess. And these escape sequences have to be done like in one go, the whole thing. I wonder if they change that in the wisps. Just to make it like less bullshitty. Okay, kinda like that. I do love it when you are concepting something and then the real world is so helpful enough to just bring it up as a real occurrence. Do you like moments when you're being chased? You don't like them? Yeah, game moments. This I don't think is a great example. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but I do really like chase sequences in some games with some ideas, because a chase sequence to me is a super broad term. Like a car chase can be a chase, and I love car chases. But, oh shit, that's gonna kill me. I don't think I have any way to get around that. Let's see, here we are. But, yeah, chases, I think I genuinely like them. Like, I like Dead by Daylight, for example, and that's basically just like a multiplayer horror chaser, if you think about it. One player chasing 4 other players. I would say yes, but with the caveat that like they have to be handled really well. I'm curious about oh, barely got past that one. I'll take it. Ori, move. Okay, Ori just decided to become the blind forest, I guess. But yeah, I'm curious about any reasons or examples of chases you don't like. Like, I don't really like this. I really like it visually. And the platforming at the end of the day isn't too hard. It's just this one lava mechanic seems to not want to let me live. But, let me see. I mean, I can get past lava with like a little bit of forethought, but I disagree spiritually with doing that, and then the fire on the ground ends up just killing you anyway. So yeah, these escape sections, they're pretty bullshitty, and I don't really love them. But chases in general, sure. But chases over vehicle chases. When you say a chase, my primary thing that I thought of that I like is like a Grand Theft Auto car chase, like either online or in single player. And I love that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how much of that you consider a chase, or if you're just thinking something on foot like this. Nice. That will seem a little faster that time. Or I was just taking slower. I guess the platforming here just has to be like super precise, and it has to all be in one go. But it's not just the platforming, it's like the flame mechanics that just seem to make it a little too easy to die, maybe. And again, what am I saying? There's no such thing as too easy to die in a video game, especially not Ori. I will from now on just choose to be good at the game like I've been this entire time. Just forgot to show it. Oh, when the fire literally rises that quickly. It's a little difficult to keep up when you start on the ground floor. Yeah, when you ground pound right into fire there, how much you can do. someone running through a tree. Ow. Oh, come on. Whatever. At least it was kinda cool how she flew towards the screen. You know, I'm thinking maybe for some games I played through on stream like this, afterwards I can look up like a video review, like just a short IGN review or something about the game on stream and react to it. It sounds like it could be potentially interesting content. You know, React content is already way more popular than it honestly has any right to be. But I'm down with it, you know? Monkeys want to know other monkeys' opinions. Primates are pretty predictable that way. Gotta love it. Can't live with them, can't live without it. Do I wear glasses? Yep, glasses or contacts. Depending on how I want to look. Or depending on how much I want to see. Just nothing at all. See, it's deaths like that I don't really love, that you really have no control over because you can't even see, and it's just some like either random or scripted event, like it's complete trial and error here. Like the platforming isn't super sophisticated. It really is just like learn the pattern, and you have to do it quickly enough that it like demonstrates, you know, like mastering all the obstacles on your first try. Short sight or wide sight? I'm assuming you mean nearsighted or farsighted. That's how we say it in America, at least. I forget, honestly. I've had glasses so many years. I have a memory of being told I was farsighted as a child, but then more recently, like not too recently, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Probably more than that actually, probably like 6 to 8 years ago. Getting tested again and being told I was nearsighted. Either way though, my vision is generally kinda shitty. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're referring to the same things, but I think we are. So I would probably say short-sighted. We call that nearsighted in America, near and farsighted. Okay. Imagine all the burnt, nearly vaporized ori corpses chilling in the lava. Bunch of ori-sized skeletons floating around here. So is this part complete bullshit, or am I just being bad at platforming at the moment? I need a chat large enough to give me a scientifically valid sample size when I ask questions of this much importance. Oh, you need glasses because you're farsighted? I got you. Yeah, I think I have claim to both the farsighted and the nearsighted gang, so... You know, I'll rep you either way. Yeah, this part is bullshit? Thank you. I have my scientifically valid sample size of 1. That's all I need. Quality over quantity when it comes to fans. Fuck you, Mom, I'm running through the tree again. Try not to get killed by any of your bullshit down here. Get in the fucking water, Ori. Jesus Christ, kill the piranha. Kill the piranha, Ori. The mom's looking for you, Ori. Get out your leaf, Ori. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Make like a dinosaur in Dog's, but then get eaten by a bird. Dinosaurs did that too. Probably. That was exciting for a moment there, perished the thought. See, I don't like how it uses such like random deaths, but then it pulls the camera away to try to be cinematic for this platforming. Like, they can't have it both ways. They can either be cinematic and put the camera where they want, or they can make it like a hard gameplay section. And being like a platformer, and literally like perception is everything in this game. There is no shooting in the dark in this game. Pretty sure it's honestly better to play at FPS blind with sound on than it is to play platformer blind. Is this supposed to be like the last part of the game? Like, is this like the final platforming encounter? Is that why it's so bullshit? I mean, it is pretty dramatic. I have not been following the plot of this game at all, so I have no idea if things are coming to like a narrative head, but we have been in like Bowser's castle this whole time, and the big ass monsters try to kill us while lava falls everywhere, and that's usually a pretty good indicator of climax. Imagine if sex was that good, yeah, when you're climaxing, lava's falling everywhere, and some huge thing is trying to kill you. Well, who knows? Son of a bitch. Pretty sure it's the last part. Yeah, hopefully. Orb that we're running away from does seem very glowing, very important. That does seem like the kind of orb I'd want to take with me, but then I would be prompted to leave behind by lava and rocks falling everywhere. And perhaps a large owl too. A large mourning owl. Not mourning as in the time of mourning, mourning as in like, in grief for a lost loved one. Kind of lost sympathy though, because it's killed me more times than the amount of children it ever had. We're supposed to kill the piranha, Ori. That part's important. We gotta kill the piranha. It was clicking, but Ori was not aiming properly, I think. It's my pet game theory here. Remember to kill the piranha. Kill the piranha, Ori. And don't suffocate to death either. either one would be failing to do. Whatever, I don't want to get caught up in the double negative. Let's see, this is complete bullshit. Like, it's impossible to complete this on one's first try. Pretty sure I have to do a charged, oh shit, yeah, of course the entire fucking forest is on fire, excuse me for forgetting. What the shit, why is it not going up? I did my thing in the window, it just wasn't going up. See, it's so, you just can't do this on your first try because you don't know how the mechanics work. You can only familiarize yourself with them through trial and error, and each time, you start from the very beginning of the sequence. And sometimes you just do that and you have like unavoidable deaths. File that one under unavoidable deaths again. Why can't they have some checkpoints? Exactly. And this part of the game is genuinely pretty mechanically bad. Like it's just not following good rules of constructing a good platformer. They, got too caught up in, I think, the need to have some kind of climax, because it seems to me like they made the conscious decision not to, excuse me, not to have any traditional boss battles, because they knew that the mechanics wouldn't really work for this kind of game. But they felt like they needed to have some kind of intense climactic part. And they came up with this idea of these escape sequences that are like big, intense skill checks for a bunch of platforming. But then they just got to make sure the game is as good as it needs to be, I guess, in these parts. Yeah, see, I don't know why it just doesn't let me rise through the air if I leave. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I have to try to save at least. See, you can't really see the meteors coming. It's up to chance. Just to think I could have been playing Super Monkey Ball this whole time. didn't think the fire would spawn under me when I died that time. Rip. I guess if you don't do everything on your first try, you may as well just die anyway. Alright, kill the Brontosauri. Alright, get out of the water. Ascend through the fire. Dodge the rocks. Now how the hell am I supposed to do that part? Oh, I bet I use these smaller rocks like I would projectiles to move upward. And again, the only way to discover that is through hundreds of deaths. This is a game design right here. Focus on smaller rocks, maybe? Yep, that's what I mean. Use like the focus ability to launch myself as if the rocks were like enemy projectiles. All I need now is the opportunity to test out this theory. Well, fuck, if a rock just doesn't come down when I need it to, I guess I just get fucked to it. Kinda like that. Nice. Holy fucking run, Jesus, okay. I thought the flames engulfing me were gameplay driven and not narrative driven. See, now I can die and I just get some sweet text and I get to embrace the sweet release of death. No, I don't want to get up. Don't drag me back to this mortal coil. Do you see how much fire there is here? Yeah, that was super close. And it was the rocks. We were both right. We seemed to have the same idea at the same time, but the mechanic was so bullshit and the rocks fell so randomly that all the stars had to align for us to just be able to try that idea. I think we've earned a moment of respite here. This fairy, this ocarina of time, is not going to mind the fire too much. I don't think it's vulnerable to being burned. Take a big hit or drink of whatever your chosen vice is. Should only take like maybe 30 seconds or so. The tree must be very happy, see? I gave him all those bright lights. I reinvigorated him. All the cost was the whole forest burning down, and one not insignificant volcano eruption. Oh, and one really mad owl. But it's a bigger deal than you would think. If you just heard someone say a really mad owl. It's a bigger owl than you would think. Or maybe Ori is just really small. I like to take Ori's Rivals of Aether depiction as his canonical size, meaning he's about the same size as Shovel Knight. But what if Shovel Knight is just that small? Shovel Knight is a good game. I own them. I started them on stream the other day. Beat the first level. It was pretty fun. No, if you picked it up again, given enough time, you'll beat it. I also have Rivals of Aether, the Smash clone with Ori and Shovel Knight. That's supposed to be a really good game, but haven't played much of that yet either. Alright, I have the most patient viewers. Let's go check on the tree now. You know, after giving the fire, you know, a sizable head start. Because we're a sporting blind forest. Why is the forest blind? Is that a metaphor for the fire right now? Well, that's the owl. That is a bigger problem than you would think. Please unhand me. Thank you. Now, unhand my fairy. That's important to me, please. Yeah, I look pretty dead, but I'm getting a sequel anyway. Oh, look at that. That is my mom burning to death. Pretty sure. I don't know. It seems vaguely maternal. Alright. Mom killed a big owl for me. Please and thank you. That owl better watch out. My mom's about to pull out her sandal. Tear the talon off that bird with one swipe. See, they recognize each other's sadness, and the theme of the game is everyone is sad together, and everything is on fire. And there's going to be more fire soon. That's the theme of the game. It's very sweet. And everyone's babies are burning, and or already dead. Excuse me, I need that fairy. Okay, well, the owl probably has a better use for it. Is the owl about to, like, sacrifice itself? While using the light? Could the owl have done that the entire time? Oh, and it just chose to not fly away? It stayed there? Because it did have a chance to get away. Of course, it could have been like a nuke, and the explosion could have been so big that there's no realistic chance of getting away. But then how is the owl able to fly there so quickly? If they're able to fly there, and Ori and Ori's mom not be killed, then the owl should have been able to fly away. Look at that, the forest is, it's not on fire. In fact, it looks pretty damn good now. I wonder if they're gonna be cute and call it the all-seeing forest. Bruh, I like to think that that's all Ori has to say after all this. He's gonna get like one text line of dialogue, just like, bruh. See, that's my mom and my childhood bully getting along. Oh shit, I'm gonna have a big brother. Emphasis on big. So I guess that's the owl kid the owl mom saved. Neat. Achievement unlocked, the journey ends. Nice. I don't think OBS captures Steam achievements for most games, but got an achievement for that. Alright, pretty great game. We were right, that was the end of the game. This was a great game, I'm glad I played it. Mostly wanted to play this first though to get to the sequel, which I hear is even better. The forest looks good? Yeah. Beautiful, yeah, definitely. The art, both the graphics themselves and like the art direction, easily the best thing about this game. It's an incredibly beautiful game, with like genuinely psychedelic looking art sometimes, in certain areas more than others. And it's got a simple story that's pretty fun, like simple characters that, you know, they don't need dialogue to express themselves. It's like a universal story that way. I really appreciate stuff like that, where like anyone from any culture or language could understand it about equally. Need to imagine a game where the last sentence from the main character is just okay. Yep. I would love that. And that should be like their only dialogue throughout the entire game. Alright, let's see about skipping the credits, can we? It's a nice theme though. I like the game's theme right here. Pretty sure I can just exit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it leaves a save right before you finish the game, if I remember correctly. Because it's a Metroidvania, so it wants you to have the opportunity to go back and get anything you missed. I believe. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Alright, let's make a zombie apocalypse character here and see how long we can survive. See, everyone loves a good old-fashioned TTV username. You're special if you let them know that you have a Twitch. People universally love that. I would love to start by getting out of this small unlit room. Here we go. Oh, let's turn on the light somewhere. we spawned in a mall, I just assumed that lights would be on. That looks like a light switch. It would really suck if there were zombies around here. Literally cannot see anything. That looks like an elevator, something that would only work with power on. Hey, light. Of some variety. This doesn't lead to anywhere though. How hard is it to find your way out of a mall? Like searchable? There's yellow paint in here. I need like items. I need supplies, armor. Paint probably won't do much for me. This beginning has been pretty abysmal. That may or may not be on me, I don't know. I'll take the spoon. Spoon is a weapon, so is technically the red pin. The blue light bulb. Never know when you'll need it. Hammer actually sounds pretty significantly useful. Dual wielding a hammer and a red pin. I like it. When I press Q, that's what happens. I say either over here or hey you. Where'd my hammer go? Not sure how I actually use my weapons if when I press the melee button, I still just shove people with my hands. That's supposed to be like the basic melee attack. How did I not take that last time? Okay, well at least I see the hammer in my hand now. This is both an early access game and a game I'm barely familiar with. Best of both worlds. Oh, you need to go? It was nice? No problem, man. Thank you for tuning in, Casey Casinator. Have a good day, man. And thank you for watching. I'll dedicate my inevitable death here to you. It's nice to know that there's still some clothing on the racks in the zombie apocalypse. All turned out to suck, so might as well just wander out into the night. See how many zombies are in the parking lot. A horde of zombies, no small horde, they can get much bigger. Might as well just give it up now, honestly. As much as I respect some people's will to survive. Alright, thank everyone for hanging out with me. I should be back on